Welcome to Live Hypnosis with Danie, where every week we tackle your biggest challenges so that you can honor your best self and live on purpose. Be sure and like this video so that you can come back to it easily over the next several days. Don't forget to subscribe to be notified when a new hypnosis recording is available. It's just about time to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and find peace.
Hypnosis for better conversations. Go ahead and find a place where you can relax for just a moment as we begin to take in our deep breaths and close our eyes and release. Let's do that again, inhaling through your nose, holding it for just a moment, and release. Once again, inhaling through our nose, already beginning to relax as we release and let go and find ourselves in a nice, restful state as you continue to breathe on your own, allowing yourself to relax even more with every inhale and every exhale as we let go of the thoughts that are stirring in our mind and allow ourselves to be present in the here and now. As we set the intention to improve our conversations and our ability to feel confident and comfortable in communicating with others on a regular basis. Let's go ahead and begin relaxing our head, beginning with our forehead, smoothing out any lines, any creases, as we let go and relax. Relaxing our eyes and those tiny muscles around our eyes. Just allow them to relax. Relaxing your jaw, allowing it to hang loose and slack. Relaxing your shoulders, signaling to the rest of your body to go even deeper now. Letting go of any stress or tension. Just allow it to flow on out through the bottoms of your feet, down into Mother Nature. Relaxing all the way down and through your fingertips. Feeling oh so comfortable and so relaxed. Relaxing your chest, opening up your heart chakra, expanding your heart, allowing pure positive energy to flow on in, and letting go of any stress or tension. Relaxing your belly, relaxing your hips, going all the way down now to your calves and your ankles, just allowing them to feel even heavier now, all the way to your feet as you release and let go of any final pieces of stress or tension. And you relax on down. You might even imagine now a white light or your favorite colors flowing in through the top of your head as it cleans and cleanses and fills you completely, allowing you to relax even more now. Feeling every cell, every part of you as you just let go and relax. And the deeper you go, the better you feel. You might even find a smile comes across your lips as this feels so good to just relax. Before you, you see 10 steps. And these 10 steps are going to take us down into a deeper state of relaxation as we enter our favorite place. And with each step, we find ourselves letting go even more and relaxing down and feeling so good. Beginning with the first step, 10, 9, 8, 7, doubling the relaxation. 6, feeling oh so relaxed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Before you is a door, And this door leads you to your favorite place. Go ahead and step on in to your favorite place and allow yourself to find a place that you can just sit down and enjoy this place. When you find a seat, you look around and you see all the things that remind you why this is your favorite place. And how it fits you so perfectly. And in this place, there is nothing to worry about, but just to be you. Feeling oh so relaxed now. Your subconscious mind is open and receptive to the suggestions that you are about to hear. You are listening to me today because you would like to improve your conversation skills in order to be able to speak with others more comfortably. Now, before we begin, I want you to accept and to realize that there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. You are absolutely perfect. You may have noticed how in relationships, one person often does the talking and the other the listening. But when the listener does decide to speak, they often command far more attention from others because it is generally accepted that they have something of importance or something worthwhile to say. Of course, there is a time to talk and a time to listen. And in an ideal world, your relationships with others will be equally balanced. However, in the past, you may have expressed some difficulty in holding or starting conversations with others. In particular, small talk. And this is something that you would like to develop and improve upon. So congratulations on making the decision to do something about it. Because having made your decision, you are already halfway there. And this better conversationalist that you are now becoming, improving your communication skills requires body language awareness. At least 70% of communication is thought to be nonverbal, which is a huge proportion compared to the other 30% ability to talk. In order to become aware of other people's body language, it is first necessary to be aware of your own. And I'm going to give you some guidelines on this, which you may or may not already know. If you do know already, don't worry, because these suggestions and guidelines will also penetrate deeper into your subconscious mind, helping you to unconsciously detect the signals that are being given off by yourself and by others. There's a very true saying that people like people who are like themselves, which makes sense because many of us are seeking approval and acceptance from others. This means that body language experts often recommend mirroring the person we are communicating with. Mirroring means copying certain elements of a person's demeanor with being obvious about what we are doing. For example, if someone crosses their legs, you could mirror them by crossing your ankles. When they smile, smile back at them. And if they are tapping their foot, you could gently tap your fingers without making a noise, but timing those taps to coincide with theirs. Another helpful tip is to match their breathing. Breathing in time with the other person, and you can tell when they breathe in by watching their shoulders as they rise, and they will fall as they exhale. Keeping your body language open. For instance, by not crossing your arms tightly across your chest, indicates that you are friendly and approachable, and make eye contact with the person you are speaking to. Use their name and make them feel special. Effective communication requires give and take, letting others have their say without interrupting, and listening to what is being said to you. Of course, some people are so busily occupied with their own thoughts, trying to think of something appropriate or witty to say back, that they miss the main point of what they are being told or asked. So it is also essential that you listen and concentrate on the conversation in hand. All these things usually come naturally to us. Sometimes there are little pointers that we can fine-tune, and I'm sure your subconscious mind is already aware of what needs to be done or not done, said or not said. These are general observations that will apply to most people. However, verbal communication will be different because each individual is different. So the first thing to do when you meet someone for the first time that you would like to know better is to find some common ground. For example, if you are at an event where music is being played, you could ask how they like the music. Or if you are participating in a specific activity, you could ask if they've done this before, perhaps adding, if it's true, that they are very good at it. And lead this onto an open-ended question. Open-ended questions, ones that don't require a simple yes or no to answer, are the best way of starting a conversation. So really listen to what the person is telling you when you have asked. Asking someone how they are is usually a no. No, because most of us will say we're okay, even when we're not. After all, no one wants to hear the tales of woe from those who don't really know us. If you're at a party, you could ask how they know the host or hostess, perhaps following this up with a general comment about how you know them, or using it as an opener and ask how they arrived, by train, by bus, by car, and how was the traffic, and so on. Sharpening your memory will also help you when communicating with others. When someone offers a piece of information about themselves, Make a point of remembering it and ask them a question about this next time you meet. And if you're not sure what someone is talking about, don't be afraid to ask for clarification. After all, this demonstrates that you are interested in them and that you are listening. People like to be heard. When your companion is speaking to you, show them you are interested in what they say by unconsciously and consciously nodding, or encouraging them to continue by saying yes. And make sure that our verbal and nonverbal communication match. For example, if you say yes while shaking your head, your companion will find it difficult to understand what you mean. When meeting someone for the first few times, it is wise to keep your conversations light. This means not delving deeply into such matters as politics, religion. Instead, you can talk about the weather, the venue, the occasion, or other things that you find that you have in common. And always remember to be non-judgmental, regardless of what you are told, because at the moment you can only see situations from your own perspective. You might not have access to all the facts. If possible, volunteer some information about yourself, but be sure to set your new relationship up on an open footing. Never exaggerate facts. Be honest about yourself. Remember, others aren't stupid, and most of us can pick up on when someone is not quite telling the truth. We have covered the main pointers, and from here, I would like you to practice. Practice and practice and practice with everyone you meet, so long as it is appropriate and safe to do so. And let us start with a mental rehearsal. Just allow yourself to go deeper down into this gentle, hypnotic rest and create the images that I describe. And the very act of visualizing will enable you to develop an even deeper level of trance. I would like you to imagine you are taking a short journey, and your first port of call is an unfamiliar shop. Perhaps you are purchasing a small item or a magazine to read on the way, and the shop is empty apart from the shop assistant. You realize the shop assistant is probably bored, having very few customers and no one to talk to. So while paying for your item, you comment on how quiet it is at this time of day and ask if it's usually like this in the morning or whatever time of day it is. The shop assistant says yes and tells you that soon all the school children will arrive and then the shop will be full. The shop assistant says you might need help in the shop and asks how they manage their lunchtime. And very soon, the conversation begins to flow from one subject to another. And before you know it, you are talking easily and effortlessly together. After a while, it is time to leave, so you make your excuse and you set off on your way. And now I would like you to imagine yourself on some form of transportation. A car, a carpool, a bus, a train, or even an airplane. And as this vehicle is quite full, you just sit down next to an elderly man who looks quite lonely, and you guess he probably lives alone with no one to talk to most days. So you make a comment about the traffic or the speed or anything else that is relevant to where you are. Before you know it, you are chatting together like old friends, and the journey seems to fly by. Now, imagine yourself in a shopping mall, and you are laden with bags, having bought what you wanted to buy, when you see someone you barely know. However, you greet your acquaintance warmly and comment on what a coincidence it is meeting here, asking if they have managed to buy what they wanted. And this person begins to recite how they have trailed from shop to shop, but cannot find the product they want. You have seen just the thing they are looking for and offer to show them where it is. Your companion is obviously grateful as you lead the way. And after making their purchase, they ask if you would like a coffee at a local cafe. And so you agree. And very soon you are sitting opposite each other, laughing and joking and sharing conversation. It is so nice to feel so comfortable in conversations with others. And suddenly, it clicks. Just how easy it is to make small talk. Getting to know each other is fun, and very soon you will develop a circle of acquaintances, some of whom may even become very good friends. From now on, you feel so much more comfortable when conversing with others. Conversations are easy. They come naturally to you. You are a warm and friendly person who others really want to know better. You are interested in people. You ask relevant questions and make relevant comments, helping them when you can, and accepting help if it's required in turn. You wonder how on earth you could have ever thought it difficult to talk to others, because now that you have practiced this in your mind, it is far, far easier when it comes to conversing in real life. And these suggestions are firmly embedded in your subconscious mind and grow stronger and stronger day by day. They grow stronger by the day, stronger by the hour, stronger by the minute. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And at the count of 5, you'll be wide awake, fully alert and refreshed, and ready to allow these suggestions to work for you. 1, coming back into your body. 2, beginning to feel the energy flowing through your body. 3, wiggling your fingers and toes. 4, full energy, arms over your head. 5, the word is yes, eyes wide open and ready to go about your day. Thank you for joining me today for Hypnosis for Better Conversations. Remember to listen to this hypnosis over the next several days and to allow these suggestions to be embedded within your subconscious mind. You'll see how each day it'll get easier and easier to have more and more conversations with ease.